Why? What? I'm live. I'm live. I wasn't even expecting that. I didn't mean to hit that button. All right, I got the other point. I got the other point. Somehow I managed to get the other point. I don't know how it happened because there were tons and tons of people here. But suddenly everybody left. And so I made my way to the other point. And my first cast, I caught one. Plus, I caught another one in between this point and that point, in between the little hole in the reeds. At least you checked in. Yeah, and then I came over here because they were leaving. Evidently, they got like 4 or 5 on live crawdads. And I came over here because they left. Took one cast and caught a fish. Yeah, hide out in an aisle. Yeah, evidently a bunch of kids were over here and they were catching my live crawdads on this point. And my other friend, that kid, the one that showed that bass yesterday, uh, he said he hasn't seen anybody catch anything on a live craw on any sort of lure, only live bait. And I've already caught 2. And I only fished for about a half an hour, so odds are looking good to at least catch another one. Hopefully. Wait. Nice. I think I'm going to Pinto tomorrow. Nice. How you doing, Mine Garden? I'm just working the point. Spending my Mother's Day. It's nice out here. I got the wind behind me. And those fish out here. The first one I caught that way. And then first cast here on the point, I caught one. So it was busy, busy, busy when I get here. Nice. Yeah, very peaceful after it being after a million people here today. When I got here, there was like so many people. There's still music going in the background. Parking lot was full. There were kids fishing everywhere. But evidently the day is over for them. They've probably been here all day. I just got here. Everybody said it's been tough. And well, I already caught two, so I'm happy. They weren't during the live stream, but I've caught two already. This is the color I didn't have yesterday. Color I didn't have yesterday. Oh, nice. I figured those kids caught turtle and alligator. Nice. Those kids caught five on live crawdads on this point. So I obviously know there's fish here. That's why I wanted to hit it up. Remember, I wanted to hit it up yesterday, but there were people on it. So water is fairly clear. So I'm just gonna play around out here because it seems to be vacant now, which is nice. I said those kids already took away five fish over here. But they were throwing those live crawdads in fairly close. I have a lot more range. Other than that, I saw them throwing a white spinnerbait, which I doubt they caught anything on. So I'm going to work around with this flicking on the outer edges. See if I can pick up some more fish. Should be more out here than five. Well, six with the one I caught. Well, the one I caught here on the point. The other one I caught that way. I'm going to throw that way too. But I already know they're keyed into this color because that was the color I was using yesterday when I was with Chris. And it worked again today because I already caught two on it. So. Edge of the asphalt. Which means I might be in not much valley. Just hitting up Pinto again. Got the other point. Got the other point. Caught one on the first cast. I'm assuming there's going to be more here. Might throw the net off it, although the net's pretty dangerous in this area. But after a busy weekend, it was packed when I got here. Everybody sort of left. So got the point to myself. Hopefully, a bunch of fish move up onto it in the next hour. So that one kid's still here. I don't know where he is. I see his car though. He's parked right by my car. Should be more fish here. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be hitting up Pinto or like Coyote. So from a boat, that'll be fun. Never been a Coyote on a boat, so I'm sure that leaf blower is doing really good on my audio, huh? Alrighty. Scanning to my right. Gonna have to start scanning to my left. First fish I caught was pretty much straight out. Oh, for 300. That sucks. Wow. You don't make me happy about going back. You need to go back and do another show there. Thinking about going this week. Saw something chased over there up against the trees. Oh, no, it was that guy's cast. Wow. After getting one first cast here, I thought it'd be better than this. Thought for sure it'd be better than this. So I'm sure they'll move in on here. I know at least 6 fish have been caught off this point. So. Nope, on that cast. Except, except weeds. Let me try going this way more. Went that way more. Let me go this way more. About 9 feet deep out there. Gonna have to make some casts that way too. That's where I caught my first one, was that way. So they wanted this color yesterday when I was out with Chris. So that's why I'm sticking with it. It worked yesterday, it should work today. I just gotta bring it in front of a freaking fish. Which only seems to happen when I'm not live. I just wander up and catch two fish. So they'll be here. Just keep scouring for them. Just gotta keep searching. Got a kayaker going by. Oh, I also caught a seagull earlier too. Actually, he went behind the reeds and all that, and I had to freaking bust him off. Dang it. Caught the only reed. I caught the only seagull at the park, and I caught the only reed floating on the water. I'm one in a million today. That seagull, I was on that point that I was catching them on the other day, last weekend, and yesterday, and I threw. There's no seagulls anywhere. I threw out, and he just happened to come out of nowhere from behind me, freaking right through my line. And he got behind the reed. I was trying to pull him, but it was all around the reeds and everything else. And I'm just like, screw it. So I just yanked it, broke the line. He seemed to be fine. So he actually flew up on the dock and then he flew away. Hmm. Bass boat. It's really hard to work it this way with the wind. It's crosswind when I cast this way. I move over that way. I move over this way. Cast the wind behind me. And ended up that way. It's a better cast. I'm gonna have to try the Ned out here with the purple too. Try the Ned with the purple grape. See if that'll do me any good. I still have it on the drop shot, but Neds are usually really good out here. This is where Rick catches a lot on the Ned. So I kind of want to give it a try out here just to see. That one day out here live, I did really good on that point with it. Hell, they catch the one fish that was left on the point. So kind of funny, you can just roll up, first cast, fish. And I go, all right, they're here. Too late already. No, not too late already. Ones I caught weren't on camera. Already caught two good ones. This place was packed when I got here. There were three kids on this point. Evidently caught like five fish on live crawdads. There were people everywhere when I got here. I mean, everywhere. There's like 50 people here when I got here. So I'm throwing the flick in. I want to throw something different. I know they don't throw this, but a lot of them don't throw the Ned either. So I want to try the Ned. A lot of them throw the drop shot. I know that. So. One kid's here and he said nobody's caught one on a lure all day, including him. And I already caught two, so I'm not feeling so bad. Not feeling so bad. Pulled some out on the artificial. I really think I'm going to have to switch to the Ned and give it a try. Water's pretty clear. So it's about 4 or 5 foot visibility at least. That's why I'm kind of using the darker colors. They seem to stand out. Look more natural. When the water's clear like that, everything's gonna be darker. Bluegill, baitfish, everything's gonna be dark. Even the bass themselves are dark. I mean, this color worked yesterday for filming with Chris. Come on, fishies. Come play this game with me. You know they're getting back to normal. After yesterday, I can definitely tell they're back to just they're feeding again. From here on out, it should be fine at Pinto. Should be back to just normal Pinto. Except the fact there were a million people here. Oh, hey, Kai Country, I didn't see you come on. Sorry, I missed a lot of them, evidently. Already too late. Yeah, what time? I caught when I first got here. I got here like a half hour before I went live, so I guess I started fishing around 6. Started fishing 6. In a half hour, I caught 2. And I've been live a half hour and I haven't had a bite. So much for evening being best. I can't stare at my bait. It's right into the sun. I threw straight into the frickin' sun. Keep looking down. I can't see. At least it's a feeling thing. Yeah, hopefully. Said I already caught 2, but I wasn't live. I'm gonna try the net. Exactly. 2 fish, but nobody saw it. Well, people here saw it, but all right. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take off the drop shot, put on the net. Perfect timing. It's evening time. Uh, Wind's behind me. If I can find them. The heavy ones. I want the heavy ones. Uh, Not really. No. Not any good compared to the net at the moment. I mean, I caught one on it the other day. Yesterday. But if I throw out there and lose a bunch of them, I'll probably tie back on. What's up, Chris? Caught two on the same color as yesterday. Caught two in the same color as yesterday on the flicking. Anyway, it was packed here. I got here, it was so full of people, it was ridiculous. So many people fishing. Um, I don't know. I don't really know. All I know is just from the experience from yesterday with Chris, filming on his boat. Just some reason didn't seem to be the deal. Didn't have to do with color or the bait. um, yeah, I was throwing the same bait, same color. Uh, as Chris. Oh, Mike, I didn't even know you were on here. Did you say something earlier? Did I miss it? Didn't know you're on here, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for the confirmation. I'm sure you have an email, but I haven't checked them yet. I don't usually check till late at night. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Did you comment earlier, Mike? Did you comment earlier and I missed it, or what? I can't see everything. I'm trying to fish. All right, I got the Ned. Back out here on the point. Got the Ned. Got the Ned in a dark color. The purple grape. Don't know. Give it a try. So I know kids caught a bunch on live crawdads here earlier. So they're using pretty big ones. Just throwing them out, letting them sit. I just don't know how long this net's gonna last. With the asphalt out here. It's always a gamble. Oh, you left one saying you would kill it tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I said I can't catch everything. I try to. I try to turn around often, but sometimes I miss them. But yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'm trying. Fortunately, today I caught two fish before I went live. But I'm hoping to get more before I have to go, before that there sun goes down. I know there's been a lot of pressure here today, so I went to the Flickin, because I know a lot of people don't throw that here. It's well, I caught a three. Oh, I caught a three and about a two and a half, 2 3/4. Oh yeah. Well, I said it's Mother's Day. There were a million people here. That's why I'm trying to throw something that maybe they didn't throw. I know a lot of them throw drop shots on here. I know they all throw active baits like spinner baits and rattle traps. And so I try to go at it a little different. Oops. There is no deep water here. Maybe because my biggest out is 612. Oh, we're going next Saturday, this Saturday too, Chris. All right. Yeah, the flick shake. I just call it flicking. Weighted wacky. Yeah, I said my biggest fish out there, out of Coyote, was 612. Caught it in a show on a jig I made in the car while I was waiting to fish because it was raining. I like jigs in there. I'm definitely gonna have the jig with me. And oh god, I don't have any of my magic jig. I got the skirts. I got the heads. I got the trailers. Huh. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna have to make up some of my magic jig tonight. Gonna have to make up some of my green pumpkin June bug. I bought some of the skirts because I was out. I have a bunch of the heads, so maybe I'll have to. Yeah, I'll make some tonight. Sit on my porch, drink a beer, and make some jigs. Man. All right, Chris. Yeah, I don't know. Thought for sure the Ned would get me something. So far, it's flicking two. Yeah, I do because I fish from shore and I fish places where everybody's fishing. So they come and fish active baits all the time. Wonder why they can't catch anything. Or only one fish a day. I come in with finesse and I catch like 14, 15 fish in a day. And I catch them usually in the middle of the day. They usually come, the last hour before. Yeah. Not right now, evidently. Yeah, I said I catch most of my fish in the middle of the day. Even in the middle of summer when it's 100 degrees and that. Usually middle of the day. And then everybody else shows up hour or two before dark and throws their whopper ploppers and buzz baits and spinner baits and all that reaction stuff. It's kind of hard right now because this lake is loaded with 2-inch fish. Yeah. Yeah, this lake is just loaded right now. Millions and millions and millions of fry. I was saying yesterday, you probably walk across this lake on the top of the fry. There's so many. But I was getting them on a bigger bait yesterday. So that's kind of a mistake a lot of people make. When they see all those fry and everything, and they're busting on the fry and hitting those balls of fry and that, and they try to downsize to something small. And I don't know, a lot of times going huge is what gets them. Yeah, I mean, they're hitting things an inch long, and yesterday in the show, I was catching them on a 5.5-inch worm. So let me try one. And then I went even bigger with a really cool different bait that you guys haven't seen me fish much. And well, you'll have to see the show. No spoilers. I don't think they like this thing. Those kids I saw, some of the crawdads they were throwing were huge ass freaking crawdads, too. They weren't throwing little like 2 and 3 inch crawdads. They had ones that were like 5, 6 inches. They had huge crawdads. Jig might work too right now, but I don't have any of my magic jigs, so that's out the door. Although this is a great bait, they don't seem to like it right now. I've not had so much as a tap on it. not so much. What was that? Oh yeah, I was throwing the 4-inch. Try it this way. Oh, speaking of fry, area about 10-foot circumference over there just looked like raindrops and scattered right on the outside edge of the reeds. A huge school of fry. Yeah, I was using a 4-inch on the 1/8 ounce flicking for a while, and that was doing pretty good. So it's kind of hard when you have so much bait in the water. Nice. Well, I did say I was going yesterday. That's right. I didn't actually put up a post, but I kept my promise. I said I'd be here today, and I came. And I cannot get an F bite on the freaking Ned. I know it's not a color thing. Trust me, I know 100% it's not a color thing. 100% it's not the color. They just not be liking it around here for some reason. Exactly. Or a lot of people do get drunk and fish. Takes the pressure off a little bit. Wind was starting to set down. Now it's starting to pick up again. They are definitely not responding to this at all. Yeah, that's true. That's why I let somebody else drive. Yeah, they just don't want this thing, guys. Thought for sure, maybe, possibly. Thought for sure, possibly, maybe, God willing, I would get on a net bite. But no park Homer. That's what they think. It's a non-food item. You have to go back to the flicking. Flick'em's gonna have to do it. I gave him a little bit of a rest, though. Yeah, High Country's in. Yeah, he's in New Zealand. He's my foreign friend. My foreign friend. Whoa, that almost felt like a bite. Dang! One just came up right there. Put it right on top of it. Say that Friday. Dang it. Threw it right on top of that fish and I threw it straight down. Look at that. Freaking overspun my reel. Man, one little piece. Man, that was bad. That was just really bad. Like I threw the bait like it was heavy. Oh no, there's really? Look at that. I cast it out, don't even touch it, and I'm snagged. Fishing that whole time and not getting snagged. Well, it came out at least. Look at that. Freaking, I told you, Play-Doh hooks. Look at that hook. Look at that hook, guys. I said I have my own. The company I get my baits from makes, and they have mustad hooks in them. Look at that. I barely even pulled on that. Look how much it bent out that hook. I told you they're freaking Play-Doh hooks. Zeman Originals have such soft effing hooks. It's ridiculous. They should not be able to make them that soft. What? I know. It's ridiculous. The ones I get a hold of at least have number 4 or number 1 mustad ultra point hooks on them. I mean, they're so small. You got, I mean, the wire. Well, you saw that. You saw what that did. I mean, I only had 12-pound line. I barely even pulled on it. I thought it just came out, but obviously not. It was actually hooked in there. It was hooked in there really tight. And the only reason it came out is because it bent the hook. That's just terrible. That should not happen. I'm back to the flicking, by the way. There's been so much pressure here today. Oh no, I said, I've complained about those things since I first got them. I've been calling them Play-Doh hooks for like 6 months or a year since I started using them. So that's kind of why I went and found somebody that I could order them from myself. Or get my own, get some of the quality. I actually get some with no, I actually get some gammies. Actually, Gamigatsu one has some. Did you hear that? I don't know if you guys heard that. I think that was that same fish that just came up that I casted at and caught the Ned. I have to throw the flicking on top of it. jumped twice right there. Yeah. Don't think it was a carp. I mean, Dr. Hambone said he was getting one. No, I don't think it was that big. Not that big. And what did I do? I got two. I got two when I first got here. Yeah, exactly. I threw right on top of it. It's just really mossy right there. No, I got two when I first got here. And since I've gone live, nothing. Since turning on the old camera, it's gone dead. But there were, in fact, a million freaking people here today. We expect it's Mother's Day. So there were three kids that had been on this point all day using live crawd ads, and they caught five. And they caught one while I was here. Dang it! I was just thinking about switching points. Yeah, exactly. Everyone and their mother's out here. Literally. I was thinking of switching back to the other point. I caught the one yesterday, and some guy just showed up there and put down his bag, so I think he's gonna fish it. I tried it when I first got here. I made like 5 casts over it, but I didn't get a bite. So, and then I threw in the middle, the little opening halfway to this point. Caught one about 3 pounds. Oh, I know. They've seen everything here. So many people are here on a constant basis. Every single time I come here, there's tons of people. And I said majority of them will throw a live worm or a live crawdad, but majority of them are throwing active baits. Spinner baits, buzz baits, crank baits, rattle traps, spinner baits. Yeah, they see everything in the freaking sun here. They see it out there in the lake too. This place has a lot of boats. Oh yeah. Why is a lot of them throw drop shot? The one thing they do throw is a drop shot or a Texas rig. But there's a lot of active baits. Can't believe I got one first cast on this point. Pick one up, first cast on the point, and I'm like, cool. They're little cans. They're only 12 ounce. So my friend used to say, well, what? You've already drank a 6 pack? It's like they're little cans. Yep. Mm, this is the color, by the way. I don't know why you can see that. Different kind of color. Different kind of color. It's actually brown green with a blue vein through the middle. Almost kind of like an Aaron's Magic margarita me later. That or Morning Dawn. So you'll find 99% of the people throwing. Um, it's kind of almost like Aaron's Magic, but it's clear. It's clear and it's got opaque blue. Got really fine blue flake over the whole thing. Nice. It's pretty good color in clear water. It's just a good clear water color. But I thought for sure I would get more action out here. I mean, I know it's been hammered, but still. I know nobody's throwing this bait. So I figured I'd be a safe bet. Yeah. I'm going hog wild. The fish aren't. I might throw on that side. There's that one spot out there, but it's a bait magnet. That came in clean. Oh, come on. I can't get skunked live again. Got to get at least one while I'm here live. Two off camera doesn't count. That's what High Country said. Two. Is that guy down there still? Huh? So there's nobody down on that point. The flicking. One about 3 pounds, one a heavy two. Nope. Tried Ned, not a bite. That's the only thing that fit so far. Mm-hmm. Totally different color though. I never throw this color. Yeah. That was like before I went live. Not live. I caught the first two in like half hour. One in that opening, and then one the first cast on this point. I caught one. Have they been out there? I haven't thrown that way much. Now, this kid's caught another one on the crawdad. Right here. That's what he said to me. He said he had three already. He said he had five, but he said he had three. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the huge crawdads too. Crawdads are fishing were like friggin' 6, 7 inches. Big ass ones. Yeah, the one they had in their hands were like that freaking big. WD-40 time. I might. I didn't get anything over there though on the. Huh? I caught those two. That's it. Nope. Nothing licked it. Nothing. I threw the net all over out here. I thought I felt a sniff, but you must have been far away from it. I don't know. I might have to go try that. Hello, 23KC. How's it going? Welcome to the Thunderdome. You haven't caught anything all day? Wow. I don't feel so bad. Yeah. The other day I got one on an 8-inch HUD. That work? I don't know if he believes me, but I told him. I don't know, I'm going to go hit that other point. I'm flicking a 5-inch. Flicking a 5-inch. Got your flick stick. But I'm caught in a whole bunch of moss. All right, I'm going to go try that other corner. I'm going to try the other point in the like 10 minutes I have left. Something like that. Hail Mary cast, exactly. I know they like the color. I know they like the color. Maybe something's out there now. See if I can do something besides catch a freaking seagull on this point. Can't believe I caught a freaking seagull. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully, maybe I can get a hold of something out there over that all that bumpy stuff. That would be the trifecta since I caught one in the middle and I caught one on that end. I catch one on this end and I got him in all three spots. Found that one out here yesterday. Of course, he was right here in front of me. Nobody, I haven't seen anybody on this point really, and they were all at that end. Of course, they were catching fish, so why not, right? Okay, I'm starting to get into the stuff. Come on. Your one fish hanging out. Your one fish willing to play. Want to say hello. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. Told me closing time. Said it's closing time. I know. I mean, I can't complain. I caught two. I mean, I caught a three and one that was close to three. Just sucks I caught them before I went live. Sucks. But I had like a half hour. I didn't want to just sit around. And I didn't have this color yesterday. So, I mean, I had it out there on the boat. I just lost them all before I came here. Come on. Guys getting all on me. I know exactly, huh? That's usually what people say. Yeah, but then my live would have been like 2.5 hours. I like to keep them to about an hour. Yeah. I know. I'm not used to taking pictures of my fish. I should have. I had the phone with me. But I know the guy told me to go. When I do my shows, the camera's on from the very first cast. It's just the lives that, when I'm live, I have to think about how long I want the live to be. Plus, I caught two and one on the very first cast on that point. So I assumed there'd be more fish coming. It's all about confidence, right? Yeah. I just gotta go tell everybody else first. Well, at least I got a couple fish in the zoo. Told you guys wouldn't imagine how many people were here when I got here. The parking lot was packed, even down here at this end. It was pretty darn packed. Hmm. Looking pretty bleak. Looking pretty bleak. I'm working it all the way to the freaking shore. Nope, nothing around. So that's a different color, though. That's the color I'm fishing. I don't even see it, but it's like blue and green with that blue stripe down the middle. But if you notice, it has blue iridescence like all over it. I do. Or I used to. Used to be the ones. It's a gotcha flick stick. Ones I used to do with the company that had it. That I was getting them from. Stopped making them. I had like three companies that would make them for me, or made them that I would get them from, and that company stopped. And they're the only one that had this cool color. They were the only ones. I still have tons of them. Remember when they were getting rid of them? They clearanced them all. I bought tons of them. I got everything. Alrighty. Yeah, I have them in that. And also have them in a 4-inch. I stacked both of them in my, put a pack of each of them in my bag. And I'll probably be using them tomorrow at Coyote from the boat. Coyote, at least last time I was there, it was pretty clear. And it's a really good clear water color. Yeah, it's a good clear water color. Or slightly stained. Usually, like if you have 2-3 foot visibility, it's a good color. I haven't actually fished that color in like 2 years. Kind of totally forgot about it. And then found some in my bag yesterday when I was filming with Chris. And ended up losing them all. But like I said, I repacked. I restocked. The parking lot's empty now. All right. Oh, kills my arm every time I carry that thing. It's not that heavy. It's just. Whew. Oh, why is that over so far? wonder I don't have room for my bowls. Okay. Well, that was fun anyway. Oh, I got a little bit of time. Those kids are still out there. Yeah, tomorrow I get to go out on Coyote on a boat with Michael. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Definitely taking. I mean, that color I think because the water's so clear. Probably Ned, but tonight I got to make up some of my magic jig, the green pumpkin June bug, because probably throwing a lot of that out there too. And I know I'm gonna be on a boat, so I could throw some topwater stuff. I could throw some cranks. Throw a lot of stuff that I usually don't throw when I'm on shore. So that'll be fun. I don't know what he has planned. I don't know how he fishes, so I don't know if he's gonna want me to give him suggestions or if he already has a set plan of what he wants to do and where he wants to fish. But either way, it'll be fun, and I'll film the whole thing for sure. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. I know it's Mother's Day, but my mom had plans, and she was off with a bunch of the girls all day, and my stepdad was working, so I was gonna be left home alone anyway. So, and I knew that already. That's why I said I was probably gonna come here and go live. It was fun. That color definitely works. So that's the first time I've ever thrown it from shore, but it worked really. All right, high country. We on beer 12 now, but yeah. Sorry I didn't catch him while I was live, but did go away with two fish, two nice keepers. Only one, evidently, according to that kid who's been here all day, that caught anything on artificial. So he said all day long he never seen anybody. He didn't catch anything on artificial. So I proved I'm a good fisherman. I came here and got a couple on artificials. But all right, I'm out. Should be a show coming up tomorrow. I got to finish editing it tonight. And hopefully get it up in the morning before I head out to Coyote. And Tuesday Night Live, obviously. And then should have another show coming up on Wednesday. And I don't know. Maybe this one I'm fishing tomorrow will be up on Thursday. Hopefully. And then I got to fish another day so I can get one up for Friday and then start the whole process over. But you guys, I'm out. Thanks a lot. Join me again. And the traditional band.